these Spanish niggas, they're so stupid and brainwashed, they don't understand that they're the same people. So when I start to make a distinction between Latino and Negros, they get offended because they subscribe to being a Latino, even though Latinos don't subscribe to their black ass being Latino. You stupid ass motherfuckers. This is why I can't stand you niggas. I can't stand you niggas. Y'all dumb as shit. Y'all dumb as a motherfucker. And then the nigga's gonna go, what the fuck do you mean? How about you shut the fuck up and you listen so that you can catch up and understand what's going on? How about you stop causing confusion, keep your mouth shut, and just watch and learn or exit the page? Right? For fuck's sake, man. Matter of fact, this nigga gonna have to get the fuck out of here. Remember his name, because I'm gonna have to kick this nigga up out of here. You got to go. You got to go, nigga. Don't come back here again. He's got to go. Right? So this is Nando Boom, right? Look at this. So all they did was take our music and just put some Spanish gibberish over it. Look. Everybody worldwide, get used to that group now. You don't know. So right now, girls, nigga, I remember that shit. But these are the same ones that'll be all up in the club, looking fine, making money off of our music and our melody and our art form, but then they'll turn around and call you a nigga. You understand what I'm saying to you? They'll turn around and fill on their application white. And they'll talk shit about black people behind their back. But when they're in our face, enjoying our culture and our music, they smile in our face, just like white people. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Right? So we're going to keep going. I'm going to show you even more. Let's go. Look at this. There we go. Now, see what I'm saying? This is part of the reason why you Latin X motherfuckers need to stop doing what you're doing. Okay? Watch this. Now, those of us who claim to be outright negro, right? We're Negroes. 13.2%. Now, the reason why that number is so low is because we have another portion of our people, our population, who are fucking stupid and keep claiming to be Latino. So instead of just, and this is the part that pisses me off, instead of just letting the Latino terminology go and just being a negro, just being Afro, no, they have to specify that we're Afro-Latino, we're different. We're not like them American niggas. And then they turn around and say that they don't think they're better than us. Then why you keep applying the Afro tag to it? Because you speak the Latino tag to it. Because you speak another slave language? So we speak English, you speak Spanish. You think you're better than us? Why do you keep making a distinction between yourselves and us? And I'm talking about Afro-Latinos. Why do I have to single you out as an Afro-Latino when you're supposed to be a negro? We're supposed to be the same. So if I don't call myself Afro-Latino and my last name is Lindo, and I very well could call myself Afro-Latino, I don't, because I'm not a jackass. I know better. So why do you guys keep doing it? Huh? Because you don't want to be grouped into us. Why? Because of the caste system. You don't want to lose whatever little privileges you think you got. You understand? So if they think you're a mulatto, that means you're still a little bit better than a Negro. You're still not on the bottom, even though you're still close to the bottom. Do you see what I'm saying? They're playing the game. Now, if Afro-Latinos were counted as part of the U.S. black population, oh, I know they do. In the lab that I work in Manhattan, right? I had a Dominican come in. The nigga was about my complexion, maybe a little bit darker. The man pretended like he didn't understand English, right? Was getting mad at me because I didn't speak Spanish. I was speaking the little bit of Spanish that I knew, right? I'm not going to stress myself. You should speak English. You're in an English-speaking country. If I went to your country, I can't walk around and get mad that nobody knows English. I have to get mad that I don't know Spanish because I came to your country. And that's another thing with these motherfuckers. Stop coming from your country and expecting everybody to speak your language. You lazy motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Fucking ESLs, yo. But anyway, these niggas, this nigga turned around. He couldn't talk to me in English, right? Had to bring his daughter and everything. But then he could muster the words, you dirty Jamaican. He could call me a dirty Jamaican, but he couldn't speak English the whole other time, though. And I turned around and told him, I said, yo, you're lucky you're about 40 years older than me, or I'd beat the shit out of you. And I said it with his daughter there and everybody. They went and told the doctors, and I told the doctor exactly what he said to me. And they still didn't fire my ass. You want to know why? Because the Most High be watching out. But this is why I be telling you, this is my conflict with them, because they think they're better than us. Especially when I started brushing up on my Spanish again, I started to realize they talk a lot of shit. And then when you call them out, they get mad like that cocksucker was doing in the comment section. How the fuck are you claiming you're black, but you're getting mad I'm calling out Latinos? You can't have it both ways, you dummy. You're either black or negro, or you're Latino. White, Hispanic, Spanish. You cannot have it both ways. Stop trying to mix the conquistadors' culture with the Aboriginal people's culture. That's like oil and water. It doesn't go together. Okay? Y'all are not going to keep playing both sides of the fence. And this is what this live is about, the last 2 lives that I've been doing. Y'all not going to keep playing both sides of the fence. Y'all going to learn to pick a side and stop being snakes. Look at this. We'd be at least 18%, and we know that's more. But we'd be 18% of the population according to them. Right? What? Afro-Latinos in America mostly do what? They mostly do what? Hold up, we're going to watch this whole shit, and I ain't even going to pause it. Psych, I am going to pause it. So, guess what? The problem isn't that it's people like me calling them out. The problem is that I have to call them out for doing shit like this. Why do I have to call you out? Why you can't call your own people out? Why you can't correct your own people? Huh? Why is it that negroes have to call you out and then you want to get defensive about it? Fuck out of here. All of a sudden he's black, right? He's black. But then when he did that comedy special, he was saying that it's well known within Latin neighborhoods that you should not marry black people. Yeah, that's how they are. They'll say they'll love you and they're black, but they'll talk shit about you. Like George Lopez is one of those, he's an Asian type who probably has a negro abuela. You understand? That he shoves in the closet. Bob the Builder type. You understand? I know these, I telling you, I grew up with them, so I know the psychology. I grew up with these motherfuckers. Look at this. 24% of Latinos in the United States identify as Afro-Latino, Afro-Caribbean, or of African descent, right? Let's go. 24%. Of these, only 18% of Afro-Latinos identify as black. So out of the 24% who are indeed negros, there's 6% of them who refuse to acknowledge themselves as black. They rather identify as Hispanic Right? Funny how that is. 39% of Afro-Latinos identify as white. Right? Taking on the identity of their oppressor. Now, keep in mind, this is the lie, okay? This is the hijack. They did not enslave Africans. They enslaved the indigenous peoples of the Americas, okay? So we got to keep that in mind. We were already here in the Americas. The legacy of colorism, right? Remember what I was saying? That's the matrix. That's the worldwide caste system, right? The socio-political economic civilization for which classism is based on complexion, wealth, and bloodlines, right? What is it, Ray? Racism based on colorism and complexion, based on social status, right? Here's the social statuses right here. True sovereign, citizen, and second-class citizen, right? And then these are the racial groups which will fit or break down into each category, okay? That's the caste system. Legacy of colorism is the caste system. And because this caste system, like I said, is based on colorism, its value is to put the people with the lightest and palest skin as the most valuable and the people with the darkest features as the least valuable. This is why they don't like to be called negro, even though they be darker than you. This is why. Because in their delusional fucking mind, if they don't admit it, it means that they don't look that way. Fucking stupid. Which also explains why half of these motherfuckers can speak Spanish but can't read or write Spanish. But they have the nerve to talk shit about black people. How can you talk shit about people when you can't even read or write your own language? And I know that for a fact because I work in a lab where I work with predominantly Latin people. So you're not going to tell me that. They talk too much shit about us and I have so much shit that I can talk about them. It's fucking crazy. But I'd rather just give the facts. What? What is this? Promoting what? Adelantar la raza. Okay? What is that? That's something you should write down. That's what it sounds like. Advance the race. Maybe if you heard of Olivar and the Dominicans, you'll understand why they did what they did to Haiti during that hurricane. Or during that earthquake, excuse me. Right? Let's write this down. Because we're going to get into it. Where the fuck is it? What is it? What's my fault? Adelantar la raza. Limpieza de sangre. Right? And we're going to watch some stuff. An example of racism in Latin America. Mejorar la raza. Right? Adelantar la raza. Okay? I'm going to butcher that motherfucker, but we're going to get it right. Okay? And then I'm going to tell you limpieza de sangre. Right? These are two different things that you can put together, right? So ask your Latin friend, right? Just like you'd ask your white friends, what is white genocide and what is white flight? Because your white friends probably know what it is, but they don't talk about it too often, right? At least to you, okay? And the same thing with these white mixed breeds, okay? They talk shit about us, just not in front of your face. I'm going to open up another one, right? Mejorar La raza is a common phrase used in Latin American countries which means improve the race. It implies that you should marry or have children with a whiter person so you'll have better looking kids. The phrase is used by people of any race without thought, which includes the darker skin to them because they've been fucking brainwashed. They're coons. Do you understand? So they don't know no better. They're jackasses. But the rest of them non-Negroes, they know better because they are not Negroes. So they clearly understand that they are being racist. Do you understand? This is something you need to write down. They are not our people. Period. Get mad. Don't care. Let's open the next.